Christian education was a commitment for us. In some ways, as many parents know, it's a sacrifice in some regards. However, we were convicted and convinced that it was important that in terms of our own stewardship responsibility as parents, we wanted to make sure that Scripture was intentionally part of their education.
Well, I chose LCCS after a lot of prayer. It was part of my prayer for her actually for high school, and I just really felt that the Lord wanted her to go to LCCS.
Our kids are in school for 6 to 8 hours a day. We've taught them and trained them. And then to go to a non-Christian school and learn things that we did not want them either to be taught or the perspective to come in, and then to have to undo that.
Sometimes minds that are vulnerable and impressionable, young as they are, could be shaped in a way that you can have losses that as a parent, sometimes it's hard to recover from.
I think we also wanted our children to be taught by teachers who love God and who understand His truth.
LCCS has challenged my daughter to grow academically, but also giving her space to grow spiritually.
They learn how to be strong in the Lord, take things to Him, and yet interact with both believers and non-believers alike.
I think they balance well academic rigor and just real life experiences.
Teachers would sit down and pray with those students, pray with our kids, find ways to deal with it, to handle it in a biblical way.
My daughter really has a heart for worship and for music, and I truly feel that that heart would not be able to be developed if she went to a public school.
It just brings it to a whole different level than how's the weather and what'd you do today? What did you learn today? Let's talk about that.
For me, and I think for our children, the fact that there was opportunity for somewhat larger cultural diversity within a Christian context was a pretty good thing for us.
And how wonderful if you are struggling to pay those tuition bills, for your kids to see that struggle, for them to see you being faithful and bringing it to the Lord, and then being able to see Him working it out and providing for them to be there.
Yeah, I think both our children would say that the education they got at LCCS is very valuable. We did give both our children the opportunity to attend public school when they were in high school. We gave them that choice, and they both chose to go to LCCS. That was their choice to go there.
In my opinion, you can't go wrong. It's such there's just no negatives to doing that, and He will direct you to take that child and put them wherever He wants them to grow and flourish the best.